Oh, man. Did the old motherfucker get in there? Oh, shit. I think we're just going to chill. That's what I think. We're going to chill out here. We're going to wait. We're going to see what's going on. And we're going to see if any... Hey, Rusty Knife, what's going on, my friend? How are you? I'm chilling myself. Just sitting here being a fucking goof. Go ahead and knock the sound out of that. All right. Fellas. What's going on? Is this mic too close? Do I need to punch this bitch or something? I'd blow up everybody on this fucking stream. I wouldn't want to do that. It's actually, they're not the greatest mics in the world, but they are actually pretty good. You tell me. We sounding all right? Come on now, tell me. Master Wrench, Lion of MGTOW, Master Wrench, Billy the Goat, Salute and Cowabunga. I can deal with all of that. The Populous Pimp, PPT, Successful Endeavors, both Master's Wrench. Look at them, 3 of them. 2 of them count for 3. That's crazy. It's crazy, ain't it? Rusty Knife, hey. Happy candidates. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Rusty Knife, see and hear you. That's good. Is that sound coming through pretty good? Is it robust? Is it too loud? We're just kind of doing what we're doing here, you know what I'm saying? Absolute knowledge seekers, it works. Well, that works. Success Pool Endeavors, all good now. Yeah, man, it was the overlay. I didn't realize that some of these overlays, when you pick them, there's no room to see a person. It's all about gaming. On this particular one, Streamlabs OBS, it is definitely all about that. I went all in, gents. I went all in. I went ahead and purchased this for the year, so we're going to get some use out of it. We're going to get some use out of this. Mr. Pliskin, call me Snake. Pull this up here. I need to pull the whole fucking network off of here. Derek Wood, there you go. Rib Grunt back. One more again. Oh man. In honor of the upcoming shows for The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, I've got my Mandalorian cap on. I think it's kind of neat. I like it. Misfit Bassist, there you are, Mr. Hammerhand. Never rate, it's good to be back. Rusty Knife, same old same. Oh, and oh. Well, hell. I can deal with that. Ron Fiasco, how's it going? It's going. You know how it is. The fix was always in from the UK brother. That sounds very familiar. What a very familiar thing that is. Penny Pounder, Big Tuna, looking good. I guess I better take this motherfucker off then, huh? Hey, let's knock that off. Show that big old dome. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing. Caucasian Sasquatch. Nice. Hammer ELD. Hello, Mr. Hammerhand. Hello, sir. Hello. There's no need for the Mr. part. It's just Hammerhand. Hey, look, man, I want to do a... I'm really kind of surprised that I got to say this, but I wanted to say something about the little piece that I put up about Vention, and about saying goodbye. And, man, that's not about me. It's not about me. There's a whole bunch of folks in there that I think are trying to be considerate. At least I hope. I hope they're trying to be considerate and not just smarmy. And they're like, sorry about your loss. Sorry about your loss. Sorry about your loss. Your loss. It wasn't. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. Man, we are all headed down that road. Right? You can be nihilistic about it and say, you were just born to die. Fuck everything else in between. I can't argue with that too hard. But I feel like while we're here, we should do something. We should do a little something about that. Gentlemen, it is my understanding that you have the ability to sub here, to favorite this particular channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Please, please, please. That way it makes it a little bit better for us. Gets us going a little bit harder. I didn't have this channel up for 5 minutes today, and I was offered a sponsorship deal for Raid Shadow Legends. Not that Raid Shadow Legends should be made fun of. All I'm saying is that I don't think they understand what kind of channel this is. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Pretentious Hermit, whoa! There. Where am I? You're here. Where else would you be? If you got here by accident, you's in trouble. Sigma Rodan, what up, MGTOW brothers? Nothing, man, just chilling. Line of MGTOW, Master Wrench, getting ready to post my thoughts on the so-called mating crisis. Oh shit. Oh man, somebody just put it in the bin. Thank you very much. Who that is? Psilocybin? What's up, Psilocybin? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope that the noises ain't coming across too loud there and blowing y'all up. I haven't had barely any chance at all to do anything with this yet. El Goblino Culio. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? At Hammerhand, your hat with the Mandalorian faction insignia on looks cool. I think it does, man. I like the hat. Billy the Goat, Hammer, your beard is blue. Yeah, I know. We've got a tint on this thing. I think it's because this camera right here shits out this blue light. And then I've got another light right here. I think maybe like I'm a blue-haired old bastard. This is the opposite of the old bitches. A little bit better. No. Is it down a little? I think it's just down a little too much. Natural lighting? Is that natural? I don't fucking know. There we go. I guess we'll be blue for a minute. This camera is bugging the shit out of me. I got to go in and manually set the fucking frame rate on it, and I got to set the P rate. Oh man. Oh. Look at that. Look at it. It's ridiculous. Tin Man, here in spirit, Hammer. Shout out the wrenches. Absolutely. Big ups to the chat. Big ups to those wrenches, man. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. I really, really do. Get that damn hair off of there. What's up with that? That's fucked up. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Misfit Bassist, we can see your glorious beard. Daniel Davis, what are you going to load in the corner? I don't think I'm going to be loading anything in that corner. I think what I'm going to be doing is getting the best fit for me, and I'm going to learn how to manipulate Streamlabs a little bit better. So I've got a lot of heavy, heavy tutorial work to do, and I'm working the next 2 days. Working the next 2 days, and then I got Sunday. Well, actually, from the 3rd to the 7th, I'm going to be out of town. Getting things done. Oh, yeah. ELD, LOL, yeah, the beard is looking a bit blue. Well, it's not sad. A little stretchy. Whole bunch of it this year. Oh, man. Populous Pimp, PPT, Captain Bluebeard. Sandman just put up a video. I helped her lose 80 pounds, and she left me. Any thoughts on that? Because thoughts. Andre Clark just subbed. Man, they're rolling in here like zombies. Slow as fuck. That's all right though. JJ, dude, chilling with the blue beard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need money. Oh, I almost fucked that all up. Good balance in audio. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go right down to the bottom, gents. Forgive me if I missed your comment. I ain't trying to, be an asshole or anything. Island Hermit. What's up, guys? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Now, what does that do? What does that do? I'm experimenting. I'm checking some buttons and shit. Of course, that doesn't do nothing. Well, it's supposed to do something. I just ain't got it right, so it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up. All right. All right. Cedric. Apparently a Chin missile flew over Sydney. Really? Hadn't heard nothing about that over here. Funny how that happens, ain't it? Derek Wood, Hammerhand, you need a good wood comb. I swear to God, as soon as I saw that, it looked like you were saying that I needed a good womb. Don't play with me, boy. Caucasian Sasquatch. How many pandas does it take to screw in a light bulb? Pandas don't screw. Absolute knowledge seekers. Dye that shit black, bro. Go from white beard to black beard. I have never been the kind of fella that just wanted to go out and dye my beard, my hair. I was thinking, so I got these black streaks right here on the side. I was thinking about actually graying them out to make everything kind of match a little bit. But even that I don't want to mess with. Not too much. Not too much. So, yeah, I was thinking Success Pool Endeavors, Master Wrench, Pop and Blake will be streaming in 1.5 hours. If I'm up and around, I'll jump over there and check it out and see what's going on. Mouth Agape Ape. Yo, man. Caucasian Sasquatch. I'm doing it in OBS. It's complicated but doable. Don't get discouraged. Oh, no, not discouraged at all. Just a matter of having the time. Just a matter of having the time to do it. And what I want to do is find out how to adjust the settings on this camera. Of course, I went and fucked that all up. Oh, I guess we're going to watch it on YouTube and check it out and see what's going on. Mouth Agape. Stop clicking buttons, motherfucker. You don't know what you're doing. And there's nothing truer about that. So that's from my live over on UbiTubi. And we're just going to check that out real quick, gents. Give me a second. Goodness gracious. No. I'm not disappointed at all. I'm not bothered about it at all. It takes time to learn how to do these things. And no, we're not saving a replay. We're not scheduling a stream. See, it's given me the opportunity to do a couple of things. But I think all of this shit has to be set up prior to. So we'll get all of that squared away nonetheless. Free Ross left Netflix after the Cuties incident, never looked back. What's on Netflix? What's on Netflix? Did I miss that? The only thing that I see on Netflix, I've got my mother's Netflix account, and I watch Formula One, Drive to Survive. If you're into racing, that shit's pretty good. Them motherfuckers are some sharks. They are. They're some fucking sharks. Doberman owner for life, ABC 6 out of Illinois. Illinois House passed legislation for women to be able to sue men for unwanted pregnancy. Did you guys hear that? Now you have to define what is an unwanted pregnancy. when she's saying to you, take the rubber off, bitch, take it off, come in me. Come in me, motherfucker. When she's telling you to do that, and you do it, and then she's like, I don't really want this pregnancy, and she sues you. How do you prove it's an unwanted pregnancy? What the fuck, man? How do you prove any pregnancy is unwanted other than a violent, vicious fucking rape? You don't. It's just one more way to try to bust and move. Bust and move. Woof woof, here, here. That's why, gentlemen, with dumb shit like that, what I say is stay away from them. You're getting a whole bunch of broads out here now, all over the fucking place. And what are they doing? What are they doing? Peace, Mr. Mans. We weren't with the rest of the whammons. It wasn't us. We were just watching. And I was gonna say something, I promise. I was. Misfit bassist, 11 grand a month. Oh, I don't know what that's for. Gary Warner, the Isle of Man races are always cool to watch. I like the Isle of Man. It's unfortunate because I don't... I like it, but I don't want to watch people die at that race. And it's like every fucking corner, there's the potential for someone to die at that race. Absolute Knowledge Seekers, I lost 3 subs while streaming my last video. They're after us out here. I don't know what that has to do with losing 3 subs. You know, if you're just speaking your mind. Look, man, I say what I want to say every single time I open this fucking flapper. And I say it the way that I want to say it. And it may not age well. It just is what it is. At least you know what you're getting. You know, I don't try to tailor content for people. I'm not saying that you were doing that. What I'm saying is that a lot of people, when they start out doing this, they're trying to hook an audience instead of trying to find an audience. You know? Just be yourself. Just be yourself. If you're quiet, if your demeanor is low-key, you will attract those people. If you're a consistent enough uploader, you'll attract those folks. You know, you'll attract that ASMR crowd, you know. Them motherfuckers. Nothing wrong with them. I watch a couple of the channels. It's weird, but it is what it is. You know, people with their perceived sensory problems, and they don't know what a real sensory problem is. Go let them get shell shock. Then you'll have a real sensory problem. I'm just saying. Gary Warner, I like super sport racing. I like just about any kind of racing. The problem that I'm really having with racing now today is the contrived nature of racing. I stopped watching Formula One about 4 or 5 races into the 2009 season when Braun, the former Honda Works team, went on and won the world championship. Not because they won, but because it just, to me, if you have to reorganize an entire sport to stop one team from winning, you don't have a sport. You don't have a sport. Like they're doing right now with Mercedes. They're not doing anything. Let me make that clear. They're not trying to restructure the sport or throw roadblocks in front of Mercedes. You know, you've got teams that are actually getting their asses kicked in, and it's been going on for what? 6 years now? 6 fucking years straight. And then all of a sudden, well, let me take that back. It's not all of a sudden. For about 3 years, the Honda developers, the Red Bull chassis, been great. And they've been stomping motherfuckers out, and they're getting better and better and better. And I think that this new car this year is going to, it's going to be a revelation. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. I don't know. But it seems like every time that they put the sport through a metamorphosis like this, no matter where it's at, if it's F1, if it's Indy, if it's NASCAR, if it's World Endurance, Petit Le Mans, no matter where, you don't really, you see it somewhat with motorcycles, somewhat. But nah, the four-wheeled variety, man, goddamn, it's constant, and it's just annoying. Free Ross, I thought that was child support. I'm not in the middle of this one. Not in the middle of this one. The Narc Files, they're deleting comments and nuking channels. It's everywhere, brother. Why, no. E-Man67, the most benign MGTOW content creator in the fucking world that has any kind of an audience. And he was like, he got fucking yeeted. How? You know how. I know how. Jim McIntosh, Bob Ross was the first ASMR until he beat the paintbrush like it owed him. Yeah, man. Bob Ross was pretty awesome, at least outwardly. You know, you never know anybody when they turn the camera off. But what I saw of Bob Ross, I liked. Ralph Souders, the Hammer, in the house. Yes, sir. What's up, Ralph? Bomar Dubrochet. Did we change the spelling on that? Wasn't that Dubrochet once, or did I just fuck that up? NASCAR was a prelude to the loss of true racing. Changed my mind. Oh, it goes back a lot farther than that, man. When you start saying no turbines at Indy, when you start saying no sidecars at Indy, when you say, well, we've only got one designated chassis manufacturer, that's the fucking problem. What you used to have was competition. Now what you have is a global marketplace where manufacturers are afraid to lose. They're afraid to lose. They're afraid to develop a racing product. They know that they have bit their fucking own asses off when it comes to the Ford versus Chevy, Chevy versus Ford, Toyota versus Honda. You used to have rabid fan bases. You did nothing to foster those fan bases. As a matter of fact, in IndyCar and NASCAR's case, they did everything to drive them away. Everything. Especially in IndyCar. NASCAR has been dormant for a long time. This race to the Chase Championship, the only so many guys can win after so many races, bullshit. The canceling of North Wilkesboro, Rockingham, second Texas date, Riverside, Ontario, Texas World. When you let these things go, when you let them slip away, you're not going to get them back. When you cut the throats of your diehards and roll them in a ditch and then piss on them, they ain't coming back. They ain't coming back. Now, they've been saying that they're going to have some speculation. They're talking about North Wilkesboro coming back on the track and, coming back to the circuit. And I think that the first couple of years that they do it, it'll be a big draw. But those cars, they ain't Ricky Rudd. They ain't Harry Gant. They ain't Dale Earnhardt. You feel me? They're not Rusty Wallace. They're not Mark Martin. If you ever listen to the team radios of these guys, they are politicking in their cars while they're grabbing the clutch to start the race. And it doesn't stop until the fucking checkered flag drops. And even then, after the checkered flag drops. I've never heard such whiny pussy drivers in my life. And it's not just in Formula One, not just in NASCAR, not just IndyCar. It is everywhere. It's everywhere. These fucking guys, I don't know, man. Give me a Mario Andretti, an AJ Foyt, an Al Unser, a Rick Mears. Hell, even some of the later ones, God damn. They didn't do that shit. They said, if you test me, I'm going to get you at the next track. You better hope it's not a 500-miler. There were very few guys that didn't get the payback. Big Man from North Wilkesboro, NASCAR is garbage now. Yeah, it is. It fucking stinks. It stinks. It's terrible. Jim McIntosh, no, is that all-wheel drive? No AWD racing outlawed it? Yeah. They shouldn't have. Anulfo Lantigua. Now we got video games tournaments, hope professional sports end for good. I don't wish for that. I don't wish for professional sports to end. As much as I dislike the way that these men do business, as much as they talk shit, as whiny as they are, it really is kind of the last bastion of competitiveness. It's sad to see. Sad to see and sad to hear. Oh, shit, we just jumped. Sorry about that, fellas. Big Man, ain't Junior Johnson. No, they're not Junior Johnson. They're not Fireball Roberts. Excuse me. Cheers. Uh-oh. Unseamed Future. Just subbed. What's up, man? Thank you. No, they're not any of that. You know that very tired, old, used-up saying, hard men make easy times make soft men, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes, right? Well, guess which era we're in? ELD used to be a huge Dale Jarrett fan. Yeah, I can't forget Dale Jarrett, Ned Jarrett, Benny Parsons. These guys were just fucking amazing. They were amazing. I'll tell you somebody that I liked that didn't live long enough to really see his career, go up was Grant Adcox. I liked Grant Adcox. I thought the man could run. Free Ross at Misfit Basis, unless there's a collapse and we rebuild from scratch. One Fast Dag, Master Wrench. Hello, my MGTOW brothers. Hey, One Fast Dag. I've been watching you, man. Not like that. Get your mind out of the gutter. I love the MGTOW updates, and I like the channel progression coming along. For those of you that don't know, One Fast Dag has his own channel. And if he wants to throw his link in the chat, by all means, throw your link in the chat, brother. Get yourself some subs. If you guys like somebody that is, no disrespect, on the mild side, it just sits down and talks and does his thing and talks about MGTOW and talks about men and shouts out the people that shout him out, give that man a sub. If that's your thing, if you just like, nasty old burly motherfuckers, with all of this, you know what I'm saying. Spega, Spega, the only real racing left. Top Fuel drag racing. I can't disagree with that. I don't know if it's the only real racing. Anything on two wheels right now is pretty damn good. Pretty damn competitive. Oh, I'm gonna show you something, man. Hang on one second. I went out the other day and I went to I didn't go anywhere, but I went to a store, found me a spot. I found me a new thing that I'm gonna collect. I'm gonna get maybe 5 or 10 or 8 of them, because I just love them. I think they're magnificent. See that? That's a half scale. That's half scale. Charles Leclerc. Before he got with Ferrari. Padded and everything. That is just fucking awesome. I'm probably not getting it across very well on here, but that is slicker than shit. I love that thing. And I've got a few of them. And I got two here, and I got 2 more coming. And something to add to the collection. I'm going to jump to the bottom here, gentlemen's. Free Ross. Ooh, good camera. Lazy Wastelander. Damn, he has started a new channel anywhere else. Yeah, man. I've got one over on StreamYard. And as soon as I'm done here, in just a few minutes, I'm going to run over to StreamYard and I'm going to jump on there. And I'd like to try to get that subbed up a little bit. And I bought the month-long deal over there. And I'm going to test that one out and see what we can see. I might end up with a camera upgrade. This thing runs at 720. Yeah, it runs at 720. It says it's got 1080, but it doesn't look to me like it's coming across in 1080. Maybe that's something that I'll have to figure out, though. Yeah, that's probably something I'm just going to have to figure out. Island Hermit, I was talking to Red Ranger, was going to try to do a video with him, and then he got booted. Ain't that some shit? Is that Ms. Smith 904? I hope I'm not mispronouncing that. MZ Smith or Ms. Smith? Uh-oh, Monty 3331 just got in here too. Man, thanks. I appreciate the subs, folks. Don't worry, folks. I promise you that the content is going to get better. Right now, I'm just kind of fumbling around in the dark with this shit. I'm deaf, dumb, and blind. Derek Wood, that's better. Graham Whiting. I always do that, brother. I can never remember it. Was good to bump into two MGTOWs today. I knew they were MGTOW by the way they were talking. Felt great. Yeah, man, I had that happen the other day when when Buck Fitches called me out on the street. He said, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Oh God, please don't let this motherfucker be a maniac, please." So yeah, man, it was all good. It was all good. Yeah, MT Jeeves, Mount Jeeves, MT Jeeves. I think Sidecar is probably the most exciting stuff I've seen in a long time. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. ELD, all right, that's kind of cool. All right, that's cool. Kind of like the mini football helmets. Yeah, it's not the fifth scale or like the eighth scale. That's a half scale. That's a half scale helmet. I think it's a little on the small side for a half scale, but that's what they say it is. So I'll take them at their word. Chris Mitchell, I like it. Hey, man, I like it too. Daryl Dundee, the World of Outlaws dirt track racing is something that I might start watching. I might. And I think this next year I'm going to go up to the US Nationals and I'm going to check out the US Nationals. Still got all my camera gear. Still do all of that shit. It's sitting right over there. You know. Still do all of that. If I can get decent credentials or a decent spot down track, maybe I'll do some photos. You know. My desire for photography, for motorsport photography, hasn't gone anywhere. My desire to keep fucking with people because I want to do that, just gone. I have no patience for that shit anymore. Misfit bassist. When you focus on yourself, you get to have nice things. You will never have them when you are chained to a woman. Let me tell you, I got to believe that you're right, my man. Maybe, you know, but we see it right, at the clip of 80% we see that bearing out in real life, in real time. And Tom Lightning, Tech Smith, what's with the square on the screen? I'm supposed to load something in that bitch so that you guys can see it. I just don't have anything to load in it. So, fuck a bitch. I ain't gonna do it. I'll figure it out, I promise. I was tinkering around with it, and it has ways to manipulate it and make it smaller, make it larger. That sounded very perverted, but that's not how I meant that. But as far as not having a woman chained to you and not having nice things, look, if she's on the same page as you and you both want the most out of life, you're both willing to give and you're both willing to receive, you can make a wonderful statement to the rest of the world to go fuck itself. That's what you can do. What's the likelihood that that's going to happen? Why do you think I'm single? Keep your smart ass answers to yourselves. I'm single because I choose to be single. I'm single because the legal risk is too much for me to absorb. You think that if I involved myself with somebody and all of this and all of the stuff in front of me and all of the stuff to the sides and all of the shit sitting in my closet that's taken me years and years and years, lots of pain, lots of sweat, lots of dedication, lots of money, right? Lots of effort. And somebody can just walk in here and disagree with me and because of a certain amount of time, take my shit from me? You think I'm willing to do that? I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do that. And I guarantee you that 99% of the men coming into this sphere, they're not willing to do it. Do they want to? Sure. Even when they've been burned to the fucking ground. Sure. Does the thought cross the old monk's mind? Yeah. Sure. You gonna act on it? No. 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 Can't. And that's what really fucking stinks. That's what really sucks, man. Is that something that you were meant to do in life, not nearly as much as they were meant to do it. It's their entire life. A woman that don't bear children, it's like a car without wheels. It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with no bread. MGTOW life, Master Wrench. MGTOW is a cheat code for life, except it's not a cheat code. Not anymore. Not anymore. What are they telling you now? Oh man, you're terrorists. It's the Taliban of the manosphere. Yalala! Fuck them. Misfit basis. Yes, it's possible. It's probable. It's the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Yeah, you got it. You got it, man. Island Hermit, my dad, has a comic room just like yours. Hammer, very cool collection. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Takes a lot of time, man. A lot of dedication. I could dedicate myself to stacking some bitch up too. I really could. I could. I think any man can, right? You just want her to be happy with what she gets. She's not. She's not. She's not. Do you know why? You remember what it's like for us old timers? Come on, all you 45 and 55-year-olds out there. Probably a few of you older in this chat. What did we have? We had a Rolodex, right? You opened it, you flipped it, endless fucking loops of cards with names and numbers. Well, the world is their Rolodex. And if you're anything over a 6, there's some sucker somewhere that's going to fly you out, bust you out, train you out, cargo ship your ass out just to get laid. No regular man with morals or ethics or values or principles should want to try to compete with that. You shouldn't. That's my opinion. Now you don't have to agree, but that's my opinion. If somebody wants to soak up all of that evil, you let them. Let them. They'll learn the lesson. Because they've probably come across you or me or somebody else that they thought was a whack-a-mole, and they didn't listen to them. And when they get took to the fucking cleaners, guess what? I'm not going to laugh at them. I'm not going to point. I'm not going to make fun. A tear's not going to run down my face. I am going to say that I told you so. And then you have a choice. You can fix it or continue getting beat over the fucking head with your very own biology. Your desire to mate, theirs doesn't come close. All that bullshit that you hear in Cosmopolitan, GQ, which is the new limp-wristed fucking edition for the men out here today. Yeah. You know what they're telling. Oh, man, 30's the new 20. 45's the new 26. No, it's not. 45 is 45. 55 is 55. Old bread. Old bread. Leave your bread out on the counter for 25 years. See what happens to it. Motherfucker grow legs and walk away. I got no love for them hoes. None of them. Now, can I talk? Yep. I can talk. I've had one, and if she's watching, no disrespect, as always, never any disrespect. She's never been anything but decent, kind, and a friend, a great friend, but wants to go that extra mile. I can't. I can't. I won't. I won't. It's like somebody pushing you off the cliff and saying, I'm going to push you off the cliff one more again, but it's not going to hurt quite as bad this time. Trust me, you'll like it. There's something in me that says no. If I could go to Build-A-Bitch in your local mall and build a bitch and lay her on the bed, and she was submissive and complete and amazing and wonderful, would always stay like that until I turned into a bag of bones. I still couldn't. I couldn't. I have no trust for this, whatever this is. I have no trust for this anymore. None. Zero. Captain Will. Any man can get a good-looking woman. The problem is most of them will try to ruin your life. Not all. And I don't want to be on the other side of the teeter-totter when the fattest bitch in the world sits on it. I don't want to be that guy. Tex Smith. Me. 45-year-old bread that has been left out. I wonder. Wonder bread. Yeah. Ron Fiasco. Exactly. Wisdom. Derek Wood. I just need to sanitize it for email addresses. Going to post it tonight. You are talking to somebody else. MGTOW Monger. Hey, with certain women, if it don't apply, let it fly. They should know that and not need to be reminded. I agree with you. That's a very good point. Do you notice how they will tell you, well, that's not me, and that's not all women, so why do you feel the need to defend them? You should be calling them out because they're ruining fucking society. They're doing it with the help of the government. They're doing it with the help of your elected politicians. Like we talked about just a little bit earlier, Illinois. Now hoes can sue them for an unwanted pregnancy. What the fuck is an unwanted pregnancy? What's an unwanted pregnancy? How do you define that? What is it? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, baby, that was unwanted. You gonna sue me now? Oh. How do you determine what an unwanted pregnancy is? If you're busting nuts in somebody, is it unwanted? Where the fuck is her accountability? Where's her agency at? Oh, I forgot. We don't do that. We don't do that. You hear about all your talking points from Afghanistan now? All the little girl meetings. Look at all the little girls, guys. Let's get them all in there for a photo op. They're hugging everybody. They're shipping all of the military men to the interior of your fucking country. Ain't they? Uh-oh. Works and effects. I got that right, didn't I? Works and effects. Thank you, sir, for that sub. I appreciate the shit out of that. Oh. Fugbog just subbed. Hey, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You don't hear about the boys, do you? You don't hear goddamn nothing about the boys. They're getting ground up in fucking landing gear, freezing to death, falling off of fucking airplanes. When I decide that I really want to nuke this fucking channel, I'm going to put up a video that was sent to me. Now I'm putting a nice big warning on it too. Uh-oh. Mike Carter, just subscribe. Thank you, Mike Carter. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. And I'm going to show you what they're doing to people over there that they don't like. You better have a strong stomach. 10 knots. 10 knots. That's rather suggestive. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the hells out of that. Oh, my God, that's awesome. Misfit basis, they stomped it out of us. Well, I think it took a little bit longer than it should have, really. I think it took longer than it should have. I don't think that we should have put up with this for this long. We shouldn't have put up with them. We shouldn't have put up with the fucking government. And we goddamn sure shouldn't have put up with everybody out there that is too desperate and too stupid and it voluntarily undercuts your ass for a piece of peace leave. You know what I'm saying? A piece of pussy. A wet kite. Yeah. Retarded dwarf, she's never yours. It's just your turn. Learn it, live it, love it. Salute. Island hermit. I can't even take these women seriously anymore. It's like once you take the red pill, you just see all of the red flags from a mile away. Yeah, man, you do. Because that's all that they are anymore. They're one collective, spasming, shrieking red flag. Oh, but if you ignore them, that's a crime too. I'll take my fucking chances. Sooner or later, there will be something in the mix that says if a guy doesn't mandatorily ask out 5 bitches a year or whatever quota they set, they're going to take more money out of his paycheck. You watch and fucking see. Now, they're getting stupidly close out here in California and nationally, to put an 8 cents a mile surcharge on your travels per mile. Kian, just subscribe. Thank you, Kent. I appreciate that, brother. 8 fucking cents. So I'm paying tax on the vehicle. I'm paying a per year tax on the vehicle. You're paying for a fucking tag. You're paying for stickers for your tags. You're paying for the goddamn car. You're paying for the gas in the car. And now these motherfuckers want to double dip so that you can use it. That's like the department store saying, look at these big racks of chicken and ribs. We're going to sell them to you. But every time you eat one, you got to pay us again. God damn. One fast DAC. Hammer's hitting 10,000 very soon. Yeah, that's a great one to fucking bring up. Less than 3 weeks. And you went out there and said, fuck that shit. We're going to jack this motherfucker back up. Almost at 10,000, man. Less than 3 weeks. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, motherfuckers. Thank you. Polska Bob. Beautiful day here, cowboy. Master Wrench. Tall, the sentient. So is abortion and birth control not a thing anymore? What the fuck is an unwanted pregnancy? I don't know. How do you even begin to prove an unwanted... Oh, wait a minute, I know. She says so. You understand where we're going, gang? We are going... We are going to the old school high school dance. That's where we're all headed. Boys on this side, girls on this side, and your government chaperones right in the middle of everything. And guess out of the two, who doesn't need who the most? You see, I hate to be cold about this and cruel about it. I like females. I like women. I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? If I want to continue my lineage, I can get a surrogate. And that's a little too risky for me. If I want to go out and raise a couple more kids, they're fucking everywhere. Everywhere for sale. And don't say nothing about what I just said there as far as my choice of words. Okay? Just because the government is selling them doesn't mean that it's good. They sell them. Let's be real. They sell them. Traffickers at the border sell them after they dirty them up a little bit, like a lot. Okay, we found graveyards full of motherfuckers in Canada, and they're finding them here now. Your government is dirty and filthy, murderous, complicit. And we got 350 million motherfuckers in this country that are just like, fuck me. Red Pill Dawn at Chris Sherman. Sometimes I can't until it comes. That's fucked up. I didn't even mean to read that. Jim McIntosh. Oh, the HBR live stream was a feminist complaining about Islam in Afghanistan. Oh, man. Success pool endeavors. What are men's parental rights anyways? It's whatever the court says that they are. Or when these guys get to the edge, and there's a lot of them there. And they pop. And, yeah, then there's a whole bunch of black bags being pulled out because that's what happens when you pinch a guy like that. He either offs himself or he takes it out on anything around him. Does that make him a bad guy? No. Are you advocating for mass murder, Hammer? No. No, he was a great guy. All the way up until the point where people started to power play him and made him crazy. And when he went insane, you just happened to be there. I ain't got no problems with that. If you take out the motherfucker that made you insane, it's too bad that kids go. But then do you want the kids to go into the foster care system? You want them kids to end up disappearing somewhere in a legal way? I wouldn't. I wouldn't want that. Excuse me. Cheers, by the way. Sorry, but I know that was disgusting right there. I hate that fucking shit, and I just did it. Retarded dwarf. Once she has possession of your... I want to read this again. Once she has possession of your seed, it's game on and you are the target. That is correct. If I could offer any advice, I would tell every man out there, now this is hypothetical. It's hypothetical. Do with it what you will. I would tell every man out there to schedule a vasectomy tomorrow. Every single one of you. Get the snip, the clip, whatever. Every one of you. Come on home. Take your sore, Botox-looking balls. Take care of them for a couple of days. And then give this right here to every motherfucker that you see forever. The way that things are going right now, the human race dies out, or part of the human race dies out, because you see that this low-key eugenics, dysgenics, the thing that Chronic talks about a lot, dysgenics, right? This is being pushed on a particular sector of people, not everybody. Criminal 322 just sub. Thank you, Criminal 322. I thank you. Thank you, and thank you, sir. Thank you some more. It's being pushed on a particular section of people. It's being pushed widely on Europeans. Plain and simple. And the descendants of Europeans. And I don't hear anybody out here, nobody, saying, let's figure a way out of this. No. It's full fucking speed ahead. Full speed ahead. I told you a few weeks ago I tried to watch that monstrosity back there. Like regular TV, can't do it. Can't do it. It is so offensive to my red pill feelers, my spidey sense. Can't do it. Soar Fernando F. just subbed. My man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. MGTOW Cowboy. I miss Hard-Hitting Health Truth J. I do too. And I hope that the man is good. He was salty as a motherfucker. But guess what? He was right about a lot of it. He was right. He used some really coarse language, some very inflammatory shit. But it ain't nothing that I haven't heard Tariq Nasheed say. I'm just saying. Jur. Works in effects. Close Hammer Rex in effects, like the band. Close. Yeah, there you go. Rex in effects. Okay, gotcha. Misfit bassist. Men's rights are pay up or go to jail. I just told you. Well, that's one way of looking at it. Or you can start understanding a few things about the way that this country operates, how it operates, and that the construct of law has shielded you from your actual God-given rights. And I'm not talking about the Constitution. People are waking up to this, and they need to wake up a little bit faster. I promise you that your government right now is looking at people like me a lot harder than they're looking at old boy over there. Yalala! I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Domestic terrorists. I'm going to skip to the bottom, gents, and just get a couple of these. And then I think I'm going to jump off of this stream, and I'm going to head over to StreamYard, and we can open the discussion up a little bit. I just wanted to check these windows out real quick, and I think I will do a better job next time coming on here and taking care of this. And maybe I'll do a couple of more test streams. Maybe I'll do some tutorials. Maybe I'll tickle my butthole. I don't know. I just said that out loud, didn't I? That wasn't supposed to happen. Fuck. Oh my God. Vanilla Gorilla. Lil remain unsnipped and just stay away from it, but I understand completely. Jip Sunny, too, just subscribed. Thank you, Jip Sunny. Completely why you say that MC Hammerhand. I love a lot. I have a lot of respect for you and know you have saved men's lives. I'll remain unsnipped and just stay. Okay, yeah, man, that's cool, bro. We can disagree on anything. If you've got your biology handled, you know what I'm saying? If you're grounded in your morals, your ethics, your values, your principles, those bedrock attributes, the bare minimum that you need out here in the world, in conjunction with mastering your biology, so that when they start to get real bad, and brother, let me tell you what, they're about to, and they start shaking that ass, and they start popping that pussy, they start getting them titties ready with no bra. Oh, you know, just like I know, the caliber of female that is going to talk to you, right? You know, because you've spent your entire life getting dusted off by everybody else. You, me, everybody. Any guy in this chat right now with that much money can go pull a dime. Any guy. Can you keep her? Don't know. When the money runs out, you better have some good dick action. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we can disagree on anything. Big Pressure, 8 years, one fast. MGTOW Monger. Oh, man. It's the Monger. At Arthur Morris, Mexico is doing fine. I've been living here since 18. Hoping more MGTOW and Red Pillars move down here. MGTOW 101 is living in Mexico now, too. That would be, at this point, that's Monero 101, right? He's never changed it back to MGTOW. That's Miggy. For everybody that don't know, that's Miggy. You may see his stuff from time to time. So now you know who the two of them are. One Fast Dak, MGTOW Monger. All year, my uncle actually owns the place. That is super cool, man. Super cool. Big Pressure. I don't want to keep her. Hell, I don't even want to meet her. Boom. Shalak, lock, boom. All right, gents. I'm going to finish this one off. And I think that this has been reasonable. Like, I'm looking at this right here, and the image that I'm looking at right here, it doesn't look like it's a 720p deal. So I don't know if it records it in one DPI and then platforms it out in something else. We'll have to check and see what's up on that. MGTOW Monger. Yup, Miggy escaped Australia in time. You're damn right he did. They be loving his ass if he was over there. I hope that our fellas over there are okay. Sydney in particular. Charger Shoot 69 just subbed. All these little zombies coming in here. Oh, the little munches. Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it that way. I swear to God. All right, gents. Peace out, and I'll catch you over on StreamYards in just a few, and we can open it up a little bit for the remainder of the time that I've got. Peace, love, hair grease, and all of that good shit, and I'll see you guys in just a few.